It's the quiet of this room. My hands have stopped their fighting. There's no battle left to prove. The hymns I sang for 50 winters now feel different on my tongue. Not louder, just much deeper, like a river that has run. And I learned that holy ground is not a mountain, it's a knee. It's the place where I stop running and you finally speak to me. This is the altar where my silence speaks, where my empty hands are full. I don't need to shout or seek. Every tear becomes a wool that warms the cold and weary parts you already knew were there. This is the altar where my silence speaks, and I find you in the air. I used to build you temples with my effort and my pride. Now the only church I enter is the space where tears can hide. I outlived all my heroes, and I buried half my dreams. But you never once asked for me, the rivers or the streams. You just asked my emptiness and said, child, that's enough for me. So I lay down all my eloquence, the sermons I rehearsed, and I let the quiet worship lift me like a verse. This is the altar where my silence speaks, where my empty hands are full. I don't need to shout or seek. Every tear becomes a wool that warms the cold and weary parts you already knew were there. This is the altar where my silence speaks, and I find you in the when I cannot sing the chorus, when my voice forgets the tune. You are still the song that holds me, like the crescent holds the moon. I will not fear the fading. Every whisper is a song. Even silence is a language. When you tell my soul, be calm. This is the altar where my silence speaks, and I finally understand. You don't need my perfect offering, just the fingers of my hand, reaching through the dark and out for the one who never leaves. This is the altar where my silence speaks, and my heart learns to believe. The altar shelter where my silence speaks. My silence speaks. My silence speaks to you. 3 a.m. and the ceiling knows my name. The pills didn't work and the silence is aflame. I've been lying here talking to the dark, wondering if you remember where I parked this broken faith of mine. I used to think the giants fell with one small stone. Now I know some battles you just walk through alone. Not with glory, not with trumpets, not with crowds, just a whisper and a prayer that won't speak loud, but you stay anyway. Just a match to see 2 feet ahead. Not asking for the eastern light, just to know you haven't left my bed. When the midnight won't be quiet, and my thoughts are razor wire, static. You don't put out the fire, you just hold my hand and let me cry it out till the sun remembers how to rise. Lord, you stay when the midnight won't be quiet, and that's the only proof I need tonight. The young men preach their battles with such holy rage. I just made it through another Wednesday page. Didn't curse, didn't fall, didn't lose my keys. That's my testimony in the minor keys. It's not much, but it's true. I don't need the ocean to divide, just a ripple I can stand on. Trust is when you still can't see, but you don't go. When the midnight won't be quiet, you don't leave. You just don't leave. star opened up its eyes. You spoke the light and then you spoke my dust. And somehow in between you made a trust that I would find my way back home to you. After every wrong thing I would choose to do. You watched the oceans learn to hold their tide. You watched the moment Adam tried to hide. And still you thought of me inside your chest, long before my mother caught her breath. You carved a space that only I could fill. And you loved me when I loved my own will. I don't understand the math of that. A billion souls and you still do the math. But you do. Before the sun, before the sun, you knew my name, you knew the one who would fail and fall and rise again. And you loved me even then. Before the rivers found the sea, before the first word troubled me, you knew my name, Jesus, and you stay the same. The young men ask me how I still believe. After 70 years of winters I received, I tell them it's not proof or arguments I hold. It's the simple fact that Jesus never once let go. Not because I'm faithful, I am weak, but because He still remembers what He spoke to me. Before the constellations knew their place, He already wiped the tears from my old face. Before the sun, you knew my name, you knew the one. Now the sun is setting on my life, but you're not scared of what will come. You already wrote my name inside the kingdom come. Before the sun, you knew my name, Jesus. Before the sun. Jesus, I don't have much to bring, just a knee that's learned to bend, just a voice that's lost its wings, but a heart that won't pretend. I can't climb the mountains now, the hills I knew when I was young, but I found a simple vow that rises like a sun. just the wood of this old floor. Every time I bend my knee, you open up the door. Just a knee, just a knee. That's all I bring to you. Not a perfect prayer, just the fact I'm still there and you see me through. Just a knee on the ground, and somehow I am found. Jesus, just a knee is everything to me. The young men run with fire. The preacher shout your name. I just sit beside the wire and whisper all the same. You don't ask for my eloquence, you don't need my plans. You just take my tired reverence and hold it in your hands. I've outlived almost everyone, but you're still in this room. And every time I bend my knee, the shadows lose their gloom. Just a knee, just a knee. That's all I have to bring. But you take the smallest offering and make it everything. Jesus, when I cannot walk to church, when my knees forget to bend, just reach down into the dirt and tell me this is not the end. I've given you my best years and my worst ones too, and somehow all my failures become a pew I crawl into. And just a knee, just a knee, that's all I have to bring. But you take the smallest offering and make it everything. Just a knee, just a knee. Jesus, just a knee. Jesus, I've been a hard man, hard on myself and hard on the ones I love. I carried my sins like a suitcase full of rocks I wouldn't drop or rise above. But 70 years of carrying has taught me one small thing. You never asked me to be perfect, you just asked me to sing. So here I am, dust and grace, nothing fancy on my face, just dust and grace. grace, Jesus, that's all I've ever been. Dust you breathed into, and dust you'll breathe again. I stopped hiding all my failures, I stopped dressing up my shame. Now I come just as I am, just dust and grace. Just dust and grace. I remember every woman I hurt, every promise I broke with my own hand. I remember every church I walked out of, every time I couldn't understand. But you kept the porch light on for 40 years and 3. And when I finally crawled back home, you didn't ask for anything from me. Just my empty hands, my tired eyes, and the truth behind my lies. Just dust and grace, Jesus. I'm not asking for a mountain, not asking for the sea to split in two. I'm just asking you to sit here in the dust with me, like you always used to do. I've got more years behind me than ahead, but I'm not scared of where I'm going, because you turned my failures into friends and my shame into a knowing. Just dust and grace, Jesus, that's the only truth I know. Dust that learned to love, and grace that wouldn't let me go. Dust and grace, Jesus, that's enough for me. That's enough. Jesus, I come with empty hands tonight. Nothing to prove, nothing to hide. No more deals to make with you, no more bargains I can't follow through. I dropped everything I used to hold, the pride, the plans, the need to be controlled. Now I'm standing where the river starts, with nothing left but 2 empty hands and a heart. And it feels like freedom, the strange and holy lack. You don't want my offerings, you just want me back. Empty hands, Jesus, it's all I have to bring. No golden words, no worthy works, no song the angels sing, just the open palms of a tired old man who finally understands. You don't need my full hands, you just need my empty hands. I used to fill my fists with good intentions, tightly holding every righteous plan. But somewhere in the middle of my failures, I felt you gently prying open every finger span. You took my schedule and my sermons, my long list of everyone I blamed, and you said, child, drop all of it, and just remember I know your name. So I'm letting go of the last pretend. There's nothing left but the beginning again. Empty hands, Jesus, I don't have the strength to clench my fists anymore. Even my anger has grown tired, even my doubts are bored. So here I am, fingers open, nothing up my sleeve, just a man who finally stopped performing and started to believe. Empty hands, Jesus, empty hands. No more grasping, no more demands, just this quiet space where you can fill whatever you want, whatever you. Empty hands, empty hands, Jesus. That's where you begin, with empty hands. Jesus, the morning is still new. The world has not yet asked for anything from me, and I sit here in the quiet pew, listening to the sound of my own breath and your eternity. The sun is climbing slow and gold through the stained glass of this holy, humble space, and I am 70 years old, but I feel like a child looking at your face. Before the noise, before the rush, before I give my strength to dust. This is my morning breath to you, just a tired man who made it through another night, another chance to offer you my quiet glance. No great prayer, no solemn vow, just a weary whisper here and now. Morning breath, Jesus, that's all I have, but you take it and call it holy. I remember running hard for you, building kingdoms with my good intentions. Now I know you wanted nothing new, just my presence, not my inventions. The organ plays so soft and low, like your voice inside the silence. And I finally learned what I already know: you don't need my violence or reliance. Just a pulse, just a lung, just the hymn my heart has sung. I don't have many mornings left, maybe 1,000, maybe less, maybe only one, but every single one is yours. I used to count my days like currency to spend, and now I count them like a gift I didn't earn, and I give them back to you. Every breath, every turn. Morning breath, Jesus. Morning breath, before the world, before the death of all I thought I had to be. You just sit here next to me. Morning breath, morning breath, Jesus. I'm still breathing, and that's enough. That's enough. Jesus, you found me in the blue light of a cheap motel in '97. I was half past gone and all past right, but you pulled me up from my own heaven. I didn't know your name back then, I only knew my own regret. But you kept knocking, kept coming in, till this old heart finally opened up its door. Let me tell you what he did for me. Let me tell you what I've seen. Jesus saved a wretch like me, a broken man at 63. He didn't ask for pretty words, he just loved me where I hurt. If you're listening, don't wait too long. The same Jesus who made me strong is reaching for your hand tonight. Let me tell you about the light. You walked with me through every failure, the divorces, the debt, the desperate years. You were the voice inside the hailstorm, saying, child, I'm still here. I'm still here. Now my hair is white, my step is slow, but my heart has never been so sure. The same Jesus that I met long ago is the same today, and he will endure. I'm not a preacher, not a priest, just an old man who found his peace. Jesus saved a wretch like me, a broken man at 63. He didn't ask for pretty words, he just loved me where I hurt. Jesus, you told me to open my mouth, to tell the north and south what you did on Calvary. So here I am at 70, and you, whoever you are tonight, in the dark or in the fight, Jesus knows your name, and he's never let go of anyone who came. Jesus saved a wretch like me, and he can save you. Wait and see. He doesn't need your perfect life, he just needs your heart tonight. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, his love never breaks, it only bends to lift you up from where you fell. Let me tell you, he does all things well. So I'm telling you, tell them about Jesus. Tell them about Jesus. I'm just an old man, but I know what I know. Tell them about Jesus before I go. Before I go. Jesus, I've been walking for so long, through the valleys and the hills where I went wrong. My shoes are worn, my feet are slow, but I can see the light now, I can see the glow. I remember every river I crossed alone, every night I couldn't find a phone to call home, but you were there in the silence and the rain, walking with me through the joy and through the pain. Now the road is getting shorter, and my shadow's getting long. But I'm not afraid of going, because I know where I belong. I'm walking home, Jesus. I'm walking home. Every step I take is one less step alone. The world is getting quieter, the sky is getting gold. I've been walking all my life, but I'm finally walking home. I remember running from you when I was young. Thought I knew a better way, thought I was strong. But every road I built with my own hands always seemed to crumble back into the sand. You never chased me with an angry voice. You just waited at the gate and made a choice to leave the light on, to leave the door cracked wide, till this stubborn, foolish child came back inside. Now I'm not running anymore, I'm just placing one foot down. Every step is closer to the promise and the crown. I'm not in a hurry, not in a rush. I just know I'm not lost anymore. I've been a pilgrim, I've been a prodigal, I've been the fool and I've been the friend. But you called me child from the beginning, and you'll call me child at the end. Walking home, Jesus. Walking home, not a stranger, not a stone. I'm a child who wandered far and found the star that led me all the way. Walking home, walking home, walking home. Jesus, I'm walking home. Jesus, just Jesus. That's the only word I have left. I used to build entire sermons, word upon word upon word. But now my prayers are shorter, and my silence is longer. And somehow you hear me better when I'm weak and when I wander. I come to you not with eloquence, but with the sound of my own breath. The same breath you gave me on the day of my first death. I was born dying, you were born saving, and somewhere in between, you've been holding me through every storm and every calm, through every curse and every song. This is my prayer. This is my prayer. Not for gold, not for healing, not for answers, just for feeling your hand on my shoulder in the dark. Just a spark of your presence in this old tired heart. I remember my mother's hands folded on a kitchen chair. She taught me one prayer: Jesus, be near. I didn't know then what I know now. That's the only prayer that matters anyhow. I've asked for money, I've asked for fame, I've asked you to take away my shame. I've asked for reasons, I've asked for signs, I've asked you to rewrite my life's designs. But now I ask for nothing except to ask, except to be here in the dark, with my knees on the old wood floor and my face turned toward the ark. I don't need the storm to settle, I don't need the sea to part. I just need to know you're with me when the arrows hit the heart. Jesus, I've been thinking about the old wood, the cross you carried on your back, the same wood where your hands were torn, the same wood that brought me back. And I kneel on old wood now, these floorboards where I pray. 70 years of worn out knees, 70 years of pleas. You never once said no to me, you never once walked out, even when I shook my fist at you, even when I screamed and shouted. This is my prayer, this is my prayer. Not for rescue, not for proof, just for you, just for you to sit here in the silence and let me know it's true. Jesus, just Jesus, Jesus. That's the only word I have, that's the only word I need. On the old wood, on my knees, Jesus, 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 breathe. Jesus, the sun is up and so am I. The birds are singing something I recognize. It's been a long road, 70 years of dust, but this morning feels different. This morning feels like trust. Put on my Sunday shoes, the ones with the worn out soles. I'm not walking where I used to, I'm walking where your love patrols. I used to dread the morning light, now I wake up and I feel alright. Not because my body's strong, but because I belong to you so long. Sunday shoes, remember Sundays as a boy, starched collar, fidgeting with no joy. Now I can't wait to sit in that old pew next to the widow and the orphan too. We don't sing like angels, we sing like the saved, off-key and honest, from the cradle to the grave. The fiddle plays a little out of tune, but so does my heart sometimes afternoon. But you don't mind the cracks and flaws, you just love the way we pause. Sunday shoes, I've outlived my blue jeans, I've outlived my running days, but I haven't outlived your mercy, and I haven't lost your gaze. So I'm putting on my Sunday shoes. The laces are a little loose, but I'm coming down the mountain now with nothing left to lose. Let the young men have their fire, let the preachers have their crowds. I just wanna sit in the pew and let your love wrap around. Sunday shoes, Sunday shoes, I'm walking where the morning blooms. Not a funeral, not a gloomy prayer, just a man who knows you're there. Sunday shoes, Sunday shoes, my heart is light, my soul renews. I'm coming home to worship you with my Sunday shoes. Sunday shoes, Sunday shoes, Jesus, I'm wearing my Sunday shoes, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Jesus, I've been walking the old rugged path, the one that winds through shadow and through wrath. I stumbled more times than I can count, but you picked me up each time I fell down. I didn't walk it perfectly, I walked it honestly, with every scar and every shame, still calling on your name. And now the path is leveling, the mountains turn to hills. I can see the city shining through the cracks in my own will. The old rugged path led me to you, through the briars and the broken and the blinding dew. I crossroads where I turned the wrong direction. I remember all the voices that sold me cheap affection, but every wrong turn somehow circled back to you. Like a river finding ocean, like a morning finding dew. You didn't erase my history, you rewrote its meaning. Every failure became a friend, every ending a beginning. I thought the path would kill me, but it carved me like a stone. Now I look back at the rubble and I see I'm not alone. The old rugged Jesus, I'm not the man I thought I'd be. I'm softer, I'm slower, I'm more free. I don't have the answers I once claimed, I just have the scars and the holy name. The old rugged path took my pride and gave me something better inside. Not confidence in my own 2 feet, but confidence in the one who never retreated. I'm not walking on water, I'm not parting any seas. I'm just an old man on an old path, whispering, Jesus, please. The old rugged path led me to you, through the questions and the quiet and the breaking through. I didn't walk it pretty, I walked it real. Every doubt I had, you helped me feel. The old rugged path, the old rugged road, took every single thing I owed. And now I'm home, not because I earned my stay, but because you walk beside me on the old rugged way. The old rugged path, the old rugged way. Jesus, I'm home today. Home today. Home today. Jesus, I came to you with nothing but dust, the ashes of my dreams, the ruin of my trust. I held them in my trembling hands and said, this is all that's left of what I had. And you looked at me, not with disappointment, but with something like a gentle astonishment. You said, child, this is where I start. I breathe on ashes and I make a heart. I didn't believe you could, I didn't think you would, but you leaned down low and your breath began to blow. your breath is rising like a dawn. You breathe on ashes, Jesus. You breathe on me. The smallest spark of hope is all my eyes can see. But your breath is wind, and your wind is love, and you breathe on ashes till they rise above. I remember the funeral of my faith. I stood at the grave and I turned away, but you followed me into the cemetery ground, and you made the silence make a sound. Every dead thing I buried deep, every promise I couldn't keep, you touched it all with your living wind, and you called it beautiful again. I don't understand the mystery, how death becomes a history, but you lean down close and your breath becomes a ghost. You breathe on ashes. Been a pile of ashes more times than I can count. After every fire, every failure, every doubt, I thought I was too far gone for anyone to find, but you breathe on ashes every time. You don't shame the dust, you don't curse the ground, you just lean your mouth down and make a holy sound. You breathe on ashes and they live, not because of anything they give, just because your breath is grace, and your love takes the lowest place. You breathe on me, Jesus, breathe on me. I'm not asking for a mountain, just a small spark, just a little heat, just the feeling of your breath on my broken street. You breathe on ashes, you breathe on ashes, Jesus. Breathe on me, breathe on me, breathe. Breathe. Jesus, you know me better than my own heartbeat. You know the rhythms of my rising and retreat. You know the name of every fear I hide, and still you call me to your side. I don't have to hide my face anymore. I don't have to fake the way I was before. You saw me in the thicket with my horns caught fast, and you cut me loose at last. The shepherd knows the sheep knows the voice. I've had other shepherds, other kings, but none of them made this choice. The shepherd knows my name, the shepherd knows my wandering, the shepherd knows the broken field where I fell down and stopped pretending. He doesn't love me for my wool, he doesn't love me for my strength. He loves the lost one that I am, and he carries me the length of every dark and winding mile with a quiet, patient grace. The shepherd knows, the shepherd knows, and I know his face. I have tried to be the shepherd of my own soul, built a fence of good intentions, lost control. Every gate I built became a cage, every page of rules became a rage. But you broke the lock with gentle hands, you led me out to softer lands. You didn't shame me for the mess I made, you just whispered, "Child, I'm not afraid." The shepherd knows the valley, the shepherd knows the night. He walks me through the shadow and holds me till the light. Jesus, I've stopped counting how many times I've been lost, because you've stopped counting how many times you've crossed the fields of my rebellion, the cliffs of my despair, just to find one sheep who wandered there. I'm not the prize you are, I'm just the one you've carried this far. And if I live another day or die tonight, I know one thing for sure: the shepherd knows the fight, the shepherd knows my name. He spoke it in the dark when I was nothing but a whisper and a question and a spark. He called me, "Child, come home," and I finally understood. The shepherd doesn't love me because I'm good, he loves me because he is good. The shepherd knows, the shepherd knows. Jesus, the shepherd knows my name, and I am not afraid. I am not afraid. Jesus, I've loved you longer than I love myself, longer than I knew my own In the quiet of the morning, in the silence on the shelf, you have been the fire and the flame. I didn't know the word for this when I was young. This holy ache, this pulling in my chest. But every love song I ever sung was just a shadow of your rest. You are not a distant king, you are closer than my skin. You are not a voice that thunders, you are where I begin. This is my love song, prayer to you. Every heartbeat, every breath, everything I do, I am yours and you are mine. Not just Savior, Valentine. You hold my hand when I forget the way. You kiss my wounds and take the pain away. Jesus, I have known you 50 years and more, and I love you more now than I did before. I remember when I thought that love was just a word, just a feeling that would come and go. But you showed me that the deepest love is never heard. It's the feet washing, the kneeling, the staying low. He never left me even when I broke your heart. He never cursed the day you spoke my name. You just loved me through the coldest, darkest part, and you called me beautiful the same. I don't need a golden ring, I don't need a wedding gown, I just need to know you're near when the sun goes down. This is my love song, prayer to you. Not for miracles, not for glory, just to tell you that I'm yours, and to end this holy story. Closer than my breath, closer than my skin. Jesus, I love you. Let my life begin again. Let my life begin again. Jesus, I love you. I love you closer than my skin, closer than my skin. Jesus, do you still remember me? I know you have 10,000 souls calling on your name. I know you have the stars to hold and every single tear and flame. But I've been loving you so long, 60 years and 50 more. And sometimes in the quiet I wonder what I'm loving for. I'm not asking for a miracle, I'm not asking for a sign. I'm just asking in the dark if you still call me mine. Do you still remember me, Jesus? When I kneel here in the night, do you see my trembling fingers reaching for your light? I know you love the whole wide world, but I'm just one old man, and I need to know before I go if I'm still in your hands. Do you still remember me? I remember when I first loved you, I was 33 and lost. You found me in a broken church, and I didn't count the cost. I gave you everything I had, my youth, my dreams, my foolish heart. And I thought that love would always feel like that very first start. But the fire settled into embers, and the embers turned to ash. And now I'm sitting in the cold, wondering where the warmth has passed. I'm not saying that you left me, I'm the one who changed, not you. I just miss the way it felt when my love was fresh and new. Do you remember our first morning? I woke up and said your name, and it felt like honey on my lips, like a sweet and holy flame. And now I wake up in the midnight, and I whisper, are you there? And the silence is so heavy, I can barely lift a prayer. I know that faith is not a feeling, I know love is not a rush, but my heart is so tired of believing in a love I cannot touch. I'm still here, Jesus, I haven't left the room. I'm just sitting in the sadness of a love that feels in the tomb. Jesus, I remember how you loved me when I was unlovable. You saw the worst I had to give, and you called me beautiful. I remember the cross, I remember the cross, I remember the grave, remember the grave. I remember the empty tomb. So why does it feel tonight like you're in the other room? I'm not asking for the fire to come back, I'm not asking for the dove. I'm just asking if you still love me the way you did, the way you did when we first fell in love. Do you still remember me, Jesus? I'm the one who broke your heart, I'm the one who wandered off and fell so far apart. But I'm crawling back tonight, I'm Jesus, it's midnight again, and I can't sleep. The room is dark, but my mind is bright with every wrong thing I ever did, every word I should have said, every word I shouldn't have said. I miss people tonight, people who are gone. My mother's hands, my father's left, my friend who died last spring. I didn't cry at his funeral, I don't know why. Maybe I was too tired, maybe I was too afraid that if I started crying, I would never stop. Jesus, I'm not asking for anything tonight. I don't have the strength to ask. I just need you to know that I'm sad. This is the midnight prayer, the one with no pretty words, the one where I sit in the dark and let the silence hurt. I don't need the pain to leave, I just need you to stay. In the midnight candle flicker at the closing of the day. I remember being young and thinking faith was joy. Now I know that faith is sitting in the ache when nothing works. I've prayed for healing for myself, for the ones I love. Sometimes you said yes, sometimes you said no, and sometimes you said nothing at all. And I'm still learning how to love you in the nothing. There's a picture on my wall from 40 years ago. Everyone is smiling, everyone is still alive. I look at it and wonder, where did all the time go? Where did all the people go? And why am I still here with this midnight candle and this grief I cannot name? Jesus, I'm not asking for a sign, I'm not asking for a miracle. I'm just asking you to sit with me in the sad. Acquainted with our grief, so I'm not hiding my tears from you. I'm not pretending to be strong. Tonight I am weak, tonight I am tired, tonight I am just an old man with a candle and a prayer that doesn't know what to say. This is the midnight prayer, the one that has no end. just a candle burning low, and a heart that's still pretending. But you see through the pretending, you see through the dark, and somehow in the silence you leave a tiny spark. Jesus, I'm sad, but I'm not alone. You're here in the dark with a midnight candle. You're here. You're here. You're here. Jesus, I don't know the way. I never did, I never will. I used to carry maps and plans, but they all led to the same old hill. I thought by 70 I'd have answers. I thought by now I'd understand, but the questions just got deeper, and the answers slipped right through my hands. So here I am, not lost, not found, just somewhere in between, with my feet on holy ground and my heart not yet clean. I don't know the way, Jesus, but I know you. I can't see the path, but I see what you do. You take my hand in the dark and you say, child, trust the spark. I don't know the way, but I know you. I've been told that faith is certainty, that believers never doubt. But I've wrestled with the angels, and I've learned what faith is not about. Faith is not the absence of the questions. Faith is asking them inside your arms. Faith is not the ending of the wrestling. Faith is staying through the storms. So I don't have a mountain, I don't have a creed, I just have a whisper and a tiny trembling seed. I don't know the way, Jesus, but I know you. I can't see the path, but I see what you do. You take my hand in the dark and you say, child, trust the spark. I don't know the way, but I know you. I remember Job in the ashes, I remember David on the run. They didn't have the answers either, but they stayed until the morning come. You didn't scold them for their questions, you didn't shame them for their tears. just held them in the fire, and you quieted their fears. Jesus, I don't know why some prayers get yes and some just get silence. I don't know why some people heal and some just fade. I don't know why my mother died in pain. I don't know why my friend was taken. But I know one thing, I know you. And right now, that's the only knowing I can carry. I don't know the way tomorrow. I don't know what comes tonight. I don't know if I'll be ready when you call me to the light. But I know the one who calls me. I know the voice that knows my name. I don't know the way, Jesus, but I know you just the same. I don't know the way, but I know you, Jesus. I know you. That's enough. That's enough. Jesus, the rain came down again today, like it always does in April, like it always does since she went away. I watched the water on the window, and I thought about the tears I haven't cried. It's been 3 years now, Jesus, and I'm still not alright. I cleaned out her closet last winter. I kept one sweater that still smells like her. I know that sounds foolish, but I'm not ready to let go of the blur. The blur of 60 years together, the blur of holding hands in the dark. Now I sleep on my side of the bed, and the other side is cold and stark. I don't know why you took her first. I don't know why I'm still here. I don't know why the silence is the only thing I hear. The rain came down, Jesus, and it hasn't stopped. I'm standing at the grave with everything I've got, which isn't much, just a broken man with an empty cup and trembling hands. The rain came down, and I can't see the sun, but I'm still here, even though I come undone. I remember our last morning. She smiled and said, "Don't worry, love." And I laughed because I didn't know that would be our last hug. I should have held her longer. I should have said more than goodbye. But I thought we had more Didn't know the angels were so nice. Now I talk to her picture, and I talk to you, but the only voice I hear back is the rain coming through. But right now the only prayer I have is the sound of unbelief. I believe, help my unbelief. That's the best I've got tonight. I'm sitting in the rain, Jesus, and I'm losing every fight. But I'm still talking to you. That has to count for something. Even if my voice is breaking and my heart is good for nothing. The rain came down, Jesus, and it's still coming down. But I heard a story about a seed in the ground. It has to die before it lives. It has to break before it blooms. So maybe this rain is not the end. Maybe it's the womb. The rain came down. The rain came down. Jesus, I miss her. I miss the sun. But I'm still here. I'm still here. And I'm still here. I'm still here. Jesus, I search for you in the light, in the stained glass and the sermons, in the songs they sang so bright. I looked for you on mountain tops, in the victories and the praise, but you weren't there, not in those days. I searched for you in my youth, when my knees were strong and my eyes were clear. I thought I found you in the truth, but the truth just led to more fear. I built an altar with my good works, I lit a fire with my pride, but you were hiding in the shadows on the other side. I almost gave up looking, I almost closed my eyes. I thought if you were real, you would have shown me by now. You would have heard my cries, but I found you in the dark, Jesus, in the place I never of a holy book. But in the silence when my whole world shook, I found you in the dark, when my eyes could no longer see. You were sitting in the air with me, whispering, "Child, I never left you, see. I found you in the dark." It was 3 a.m. in a hospital room. My mother's hand was cold. I had prayed every prayer I knew, but she was 90 years old. The machine kept beeping and my faith kept leaking, and then something happened that I still can't explain. I wasn't praying anymore, I wasn't trying to be good. I was just sitting in the sorrow, the way a child sits in mud. And I felt you, Jesus, not in a lightning bolt, not in a voice from heaven, just a warmth inside the cold. You didn't fix it, you didn't heal her, you just sat there in the dark with me. And somehow that was better, Jesus. Spent 70 years looking for you, in cathedrals and doctrines, in the faces of good people. But you were in the wreckage, you were in the rubble, you were in the places I was too ashamed to bring anyone else. I found you when I stopped performing, pretending. I found you when I had nothing left, no pride, no plans, no reputation, just me sitting on the floor with tears on my face. And you said, "I've been here the whole time, you just couldn't hear me over the noise of your trying." I found you in the dark, Jesus, and I'm never going back. I don't need the light to prove you're real, I don't need the sun to track. You are the light inside the darkness, inside the frost. I searched for you for 70 years, and I found you in the loss. I found you in the dark, in the dark, Jesus. I finally found you in the dark. In the dark. In the dark. walked a long, long road, through the valley and the shadow, through the heavy and the load. I've carried questions like a stone, I've cried tears into the dust, but you never left me walking alone. And somehow I still trust. I remember the nights I couldn't pray, when the words all turned to ash. I remember the days I walked away, and the moments I came back. You never slammed the door on me, you never locked me out, you just left the candle burning and waited for my doubt. Now I'm tired, Jesus, not tired of you, just tired. My bones ache, my eyes are heavy, but my heart is not required to run anymore, to prove anymore, to pretend I'm strong. So I will rest here, Jesus, right here at your feet. Not because I've walked so well, but because your love is sweet. I will rest here, Jesus, after all these years. Not because I've conquered, but because you've conquered fear. I will rest here, I will rest here. I'm finally home, I will rest here. I think about the ones who went before, my mother, my father, my friends. I'll see them on the other shore when this old journey ends. But until that morning comes, when the sun will never set, I will sit here in the quiet, and I will not forget. You found me in the darkness, you held me in the fire, you sang over me in the silence when I had no more desire. I will rest here, Jesus. I spent so many years trying to be enough, trying to earn the love you gave for free. Now I know the secret. The secret is to stop striving, stop performing, stop pretending I'm not tired. You never asked me to be perfect, you just asked me to be yours. So here I am, not perfect, not strong, not sure of much anymore, but I'm yours. I will rest here, Jesus. I will lay my burden down, not because I've figured out the mystery, but because you've never let me drown. questions like a stone. I've cried tears into the dust, but you never left me walking alone. And somehow I still trust. I remember the nights I couldn't pray, when the words all turned to ash. I remember the days I walked away, and the moments I came back. You never slammed the door on me, you never locked me out. You just left the candle burning and waited for my doubt. Now I'm tired, Jesus, not tired of you, just tired. My bones ache, my eyes are heavy, but my heart is not required to run anymore, to prove anymore, to pretend I'm strong. So I will rest here, Jesus, right here and thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the cross. I know that sounds so simple, but I've been thinking of the cost. You left your glory, left your throne. You walked the road of dust and bone, and you did it all for me. A man I never could be worthy of, but you loved me anyway. And that's why I say thank you, thank you. I don't have fancy words, just an old man's heart that knows what it has heard. Thank you for the cross, Jesus. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the mercy that I never was worthy of. Thank you for the nails. Thank you for the pain. Thank you for the grave that could not hold your name. Thank you for the cross. Thank you for the empty tomb. Thank you for the hope that got me through the gloom. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for the cross. Thank you for the mornings when I woke up and you were there. Thank you for the evenings when you listened to my prayer. Thank you for the friends I loved and the ones I lost too soon. Thank you for the winter nights and the promise of the June. Thank you for my mother's hands that taught me how to kneel. Thank you for the brokenness that taught me what is real. I didn't always thank you. Sometimes I shook my fist, but you kept on giving when all I did was miss. Jesus, I've been thanking you for 70 years, and I feel like I've only just begun. For every breath I didn't earn, for every sunrise I didn't deserve, for every time you said my name when I had forgotten my own. Thank you for the tears, because they taught me I could feel. Thank you for the silence, because it taught me you are real. Thank you for the people who hurt me, because they taught me how to forgive. Thank you for the ones I hurt, because they taught me how to live. With humility, with honesty, with nothing left to prove. Thank you for the cross, Jesus. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the way you never gave up on this old man. Thank you for the valley. Thank you for the hill. Thank you for the moments when I chose my own will, and you still love me. You still love me after everything. You still loved me. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for the cross.